of constellations. And if you look on a clear night, then you can see the different constellations and how they form by the stars. So that affect our lives in ways both large or small. And so it just depends on the planet and what it means. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the basics of all of the planets. Okay, because we're understanding what astrology is, save for Venus. Because it will talk about that. It is an invaluable tool used to explore our innate nature and understand those who orbit us in a more intimate and integrated way. So innate nature is the nature that you were born with. That's what it means, like when it says innate. And understand others more intimately, because the chart is that like all the little secrets and their novel and their code and their puzzle, like the chart is them, like you or someone else in blueprint. So for this reason, astrology is also studying compassion. For once you see the scope of what an individual is working with, it is almost impossible. So once you see the chart, it's almost impossible not to feel compassion for that individual's situation, astrology. Situation, astrology, the situation that they were born with, affecting them, is broadening and enlightening in this way. It broadens your mind and your focus, expansive, and Jupiter also rules astrology. That's what Jupiter is. So does Uranus and Aquarius. This is that Uranus rules astrology, and surprises and out of the blue changes. And it enlightens you. Now I really know who I am. I did not know. I just didn't know that I'm just about this thing, and understanding myself in a whole nother way, to put it in the least. So we know the different signs. I'm just gonna write down. So the different astrological signs, So we know the signs Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. We know that. We know the different elements and what they mean. Fire, earth, air, water. Fire is the energy and passion and spark. Just 3 words to sum it up. Earth is the practical groundedness and being down to earth. Lists and things, money, all those types of things. Air, communication, thinking, learning with the mind. And water rules the emotions. Also rules sensuality. But so that's those are the elements, and you should all know just the basics of every sign. So then there was also, going along with that, the modalities, which we're going to get into here. Cardinal, fixed, mutable, what they mean. And then there is the houses. So houses 1 through 12. This stuff we're going to be getting into through the introduction. Okay? So, that's what I wanted to write down for you. So, astrology reveals the climate and condition, which we then can use to make more conscious decisions on how to make the most of what is in order to thrive and live the best life possible. So, climate and condition, I think that those words are pretty self-explanatory. So, climate and the condition that you were born with, we can use to make conscious decisions on how to make the most of what is in order to thrive and live the best life possible. Knowing yourself, knowing what you're strong in, knowing what your weak or lacking element is, you can become that element, and you can, astrology has the power to broaden and enlighten us and lead us down the right path to becoming who we need to be. So, thriving and living the best life possible. We have free will, and you are the captain of your ship at all times, always. So, free will based on your chart. Because everybody is individual. Don't just look at one placement and then judge that person completely. You're not just your sun sign. You're not just your Mars. It has to do with the whole chart. You have to look deeper into the whole chart to really understand the true person, who that person is. So, or the true definition of who that person is. So, in the full definition, shall I say. Astrology simply reveals potential we may have otherwise missed. Reveals the potential. It helps us maximize and make the most of our gifts that we were born with, and work, gifts and work based off of what we're able to do, what we're not able to do, what we thrive at, what we are not very good at, all those things. So, with more attention and clarity through the challenges that surely will come. So, with the attention put on astrology, astrology is a gateway to really understanding who you are. Sometime in your life, you should look up your natal chart, at least. And clarity, clear, having it clear through the challenges that will come. So I figure that just start you off. We have a lot of stuff left to cover, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. This is a long introduction. So let's read a little bit more. Just because we'll be meeting in 2 days' time. But everybody, take a break. Go stretch, use the restroom, whatever you need and want to do.